Yeah.
Like can I do like the triple welcoming on paper, like have the question, then write them
Yeah.
down?
Yes.
I think it's more useful than just answering the question in your head.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yes,
just an
it is
opinion.
very helpful. And you put the questions next to you, write down your topic
Mm-hmm.
and the feeling that is there this very moment. And when you were able to release it, you make a tick after it, and
Mm-hmm.
the next question and the next feeling. And so you go on till your mouth is has reached the ears.
Yeah, reaching acceptance and peace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There,
and
there is written there is written questions in the workbooks that Hale gives out. You know, the retreats. There are written questions that you write answers to. You
written
know,
Audrey,
questions.
could you repeat it, please? I didn't get
so
the question.
can you hear me? There's written questions. There's questions that are actually written down in the workbooks, as far as I remember, that Hale gives out at the retreats. I'm
I
sure
see.
some of us have them in PDF format, but you write answers to it. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's
It's not necessary. Yeah, you have the question there, right?
yeah,
And then you write down the feeling that is there this very moment.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And when that is
Yeah,
released, the next. Yeah.
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 Good.
But I don't know. Are there any releasing scripts for the facilitator and coach training?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they provide like how many of them?
A lot of them. I have not counted them.
Yeah,
Have
but
you?
there are, because I have invested in this 365 releases, and it's from the number, it's 365 release in all topics. But I wonder
Ah,
what facilitator training can provide. It's the
you.
same or different type of releases.
Could you welcome the curiosity, the wanting to know, to
Yeah.
figure it out?
Yeah.
And could you let it go just for now?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
When?
Right now.
Nice. I really don't have a question, an answer to that question. Do you have, Joe?
I think what you're asking for is there a lot of written kind of coaching stuff that you can use? If you have the book,
Yeah, I
everything that you
have it.
get in the training is pretty much in the book. Yeah,
Yeah,
so there's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
have
scripts
it.
in there that you can
yeah,
start with straight away.
yeah.
So if you're facilitating somebody else as a friend, you don't need to be a facilitator of the method. Like you don't need to be like gone through the training to help somebody.
Yeah, but I have a question, because most of the releases in the book, it's not about triple welcoming. It's about like
Yeah, that's
wanting
right.
approval, wanting
Yeah,
security, wanting and you release that, and
yeah,
Yeah.
all of the book is around that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what
Ah,
So
you
from
want,
your experience, what's more powerful? It's triple welcoming, or and the other methods, or this method which is mentioned in the book?
mhm.
well,
Also,
there's five main methods, I suppose, isn't there, Ingrid?
I
There's
love
the
very much triple welcoming. I use it very much, very
Me
often,
too.
maybe
Me
for a
too. Yeah.
year continuously. Yeah. So,
Yeah, but yeah, if you go to 365 release, most of them are about using triple welcoming. The only program which is without triple welcoming, it's this super course and the book. Other programs and retreats, he most of the time use triple welcoming plus holistic releasing, some other methods.
so go to the facilitator training and find out.
Mm.
So, is someone here who wants assistance? Today, Jill and I are doing the call, and Jill is with me in the mentoring program as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, we, Jill, would you like to start facilitating with someone?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is there somebody who has something that they'd like to feel better about? It could be something that happened today, or maybe something that's coming up later on in the week. So something that you'd like to feel a little bit better about.
Maya.
There's a hand up. Maya?
Yes, hi.
Hi, Maya.
Hello. So I'm experiencing a lot of morning anxiety that wakes me up before 5, and I can't sleep after that with all these thoughts circling around. And I feel at this moment worried. How will I sleep tomorrow? Am I going to wake up? Am I going to be tired?
Yeah. So can you welcome that feeling of wanting to know?
It's more like a worry.
Mm-hmm. And would you say it's coming from wanting approval, control, security, safety, or a wanting of oneness?
I don't know that. Nobody asked me a question like that before.
So if you were to know that feeling of worry about not knowing whether or not you're going to be able to sleep, does it feel like it's coming from wanting to control sleep?
Yes.
So can you welcome that?
Yes.
That wanting to know?
Yes.
And is that allowed?
Yes.
And notice, is there any part of that personal to you or who you are?
Yes.
So just for now, could you let go of wanting to change it?
Yes.
And could you allow it to be as it is? And again, it's just for now.
Yes.
And can you welcome the feeling of wanting to change it?
Yes.
So if you don't go into memory, is there any issue right now with the sleep?
Right now, at this moment, no.
So can you welcome that feeling of it being okay?
No.
And can you welcome that feeling of no?
Yes.
So sometimes when you welcome the resistance, it actually gets seen, and then it's not as you're not resisting it as much. So can you welcome that feeling of resisting it? That feeling of wanting to control it?
No.
So what's there now?
Like uncertainty, feeling that something is missing.
Yeah. And is that coming from wanting to control it or wanting security from it? Safety?
Safety.
So can you welcome that wanting safety?
Yes.
And is that allowed?
Yes.
So in this moment, could you allow yourself to feel safe?
Yes.
And can you allow yourself to feel even safer?
No.
So what's there now?
Something like disappointment.
Okay. So can you welcome that?
Yes.
Again, it's just for now and as best you can.
Yes.
And just notice, is that coming from wanting approval, control, wanting to be safe?
Why does that question even matter?
So there's 4 fundamental things that we gravitate towards: approval, control, security, safety, wanting of oneness. And if you're able to identify what it is that you're wanting from a situation or from an issue, then it's kind of, you're naming it, and it makes it less powerful over you. Again, you don't have to, but it does help.
No, I'm frustrated.
So if you, okay, so can you welcome that feeling of feeling frustrated?
Yes.
And is it okay for you to feel frustrated?
Yes.
Is that allowed?
Yes.
So can you welcome that feeling of frustration even more?
Yes.
And can you welcome it even more?
Yes, but it's turning into anger, like rage.
Okay. And welcome that. So the more you welcome what seem to be negative feelings, it allows them to be heard.
Yes, I can.
So just notice what's there now.
Anger.
And is that allowed?
Yes.
Is there any resistance to it?
A little bit, yeah.
So can you notice that there's a wanting to change it, for it to not be there?
Yes.
And could you let it go just for now?
Yes.
So just notice what's there now.
A mixture of disappointment and an expectation that I had from this release. Actually, I was very angry because you asked me about, is it wanting control, wanting oneness, because I don't care about that.
Mm-hmm. So can you welcome that feeling of feeling disappointed?
I'm angry more than disappointed.
Okay. And is it okay to feel angry?
Yes.
So would you rather feel angry or be free of it?
I would rather be free of it.
And could you allow yourself just for now to let go of the anger and allow yourself to have peace?
I don't know.
And again, it's just could you. So it's only a decision.
And where does the decision come from? From my ego mind? Because I can say yes, but I don't feel it. It's not the truth of how I feel. So I don't know if I can let
Okay.
it go.
So what's underlying your feeling at the moment? What's really there?
I'm fed up.
Okay. And how would you like to feel?
Calm, open, safe.
Okay. So can you
Belong.
welcome? What was the last one?
Belong.
Belonging. Okay. So having that sense of belonging, what would that feel like for you?
Being open, more open to myself, to everyone else.
Yeah. So can you welcome to the resistance to that? Any wanting to push it away or pull it closer?
Yes.
And then could you let go of wanting it so you can have it?
No.
And can you welcome that feeling of resistance to it?
No.
So what's there now?
Frustration. Judgment.
So, yeah, would you like to be free of it?
Yes.
So could you allow yourself to let go of the frustration so that you can feel a sense of belonging and a sense of calm and peace?
I don't know.
Have you heard of having and wanting? Um, so I suppose the question is can you sit and stand at the same time?
No.
So would you rather have something or would you rather want it?
I would rather have it.
Okay, so can you see that while you want it, you can't have it?
Yes.
So just for now, could you let go of wanting to feel belonging so that you can have it?
Yes.
And could you allow yourself to have it?
Yes.
And is that welcome here?
Yes.
And can you give yourself some more of a sense of belonging?
Yes.
And allow yourself to have even more of that sense of belonging.
Okay.
So does that feel complete, Maya?
Yeah, I feel calmer, but not completely like I released, but I feel better. It's okay. Someone else can.
Yeah. Something that you can practice is asking yourself that question, because I think that's where there was a turning point. Would I rather have this or would I rather want something else positive? So welcome the emotion, so you mentioned a few things.
Yes,
And
but the
then
point is there is this
what would I
underlying
like?
belief. There is this underlying belief that I am not powerful enough to do anything about it, to release, to this or that. So
Okay.
when
So
I ask
do
myself
you
that,
feel that you always okay. I'm going to share this with you, right? What I did, I made these little cards, and they have on them little phrases. So I'll just pick one here that's so for instance, you can see that it says likes and dislikes. But I had these stuffed into my phone, and I made two different batches. This is what I used to prompt myself. So even when I myself wasn't actually able to start the whole process of could you let that go, the cards did it for me. So it was like somebody asking me.
mm-hmm.
Even if you have a few things written down on a piece of paper and you have them to hand when you need it, then you just pick it up and you're able to read it. It's not a full script, it's just a prompt. And it'll just maybe bring you to a place where you can feel a little bit freer about something.
So what should I write on those cards?
Well, what I did originally was I went through the book, the Sedona method, and I just picked out phrases that work for me. So, like one of them here is, could I let go of disapproving of myself? So, if I was beating myself up about something, that one would speak to me.
Yeah.
Another one is, can you allow yourself to rest in this moment as the beingness that you are, that you always have been, that you always will be?
No.
I would say pick ones that speak to you. Obviously, these ones are ones that I picked for myself, but it might just help. Or you can maybe use a bookmark or something.
Okay.
But if you're finding it hard to release on your own, rather than having to play a
Yes, definitely. I heard it release on my own.
yeah, and keep coming on these calls. There's lots of support calls.
Yes,
and
I
ask for
will.
help. Yeah,
Definitely. I just don't like this. Is it seeking oneness or seeking approval? I don't care which one it is. At
yes,
this moment, it's jealousy or it's anxiety or it's fear. I don't know what the hell am I seeking. I
yeah,
just want to release it.
yeah, and that's okay too.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you too. You're on mute.
Thank you, Jill, and thank you, Maya. It was awesome. Yeah, I liked it very much. And especially the cards example. Wow. I think
Have I not shown you them before? No, I have them years.
yeah, it's a great idea. So,
Yeah, it is.
So I guess it's my turn now, right? And honey, Alem, what's your topic?
Yeah, my topic is that I am terrified of leading others at my work.
Could you say that again? You are terrified to what?
Leading others at my work.
Leading others at your walk. So when you go for a walk and other people join
Work.
at work.
Yeah, so I don't
I
want to be the
see.
leader.
But are you?
I am, like, if I have the good willing, I will be promoted to be like a leader, leading others. But I prefer to be not to lead others.
I see. Is it your role to lead others, or are you a member of a team?
I am member of a team, but I could be a leader easily. But whenever the chance come, I did not. I don't have the willing to do it.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you welcome, honey, what you just told me?
Yes.
It was almost a little story. All the resistance to leading, playing with the possibility to lead, but not wanting to, or maybe yes. So to me, it feels like a mixture. Could you welcome that and allow it to be here?
Yes, I can welcome the story about that.
Nice. And is there some wanting to change that?
Yes, I want to change.
Yeah. Could you welcome that? Allow that to be here, that wanting to change your feelings about it.
Yes.
Would you let go of your feelings just for now?
The bad feelings?
Sorry. Of the wanting to change them.
Yeah.
And would you?
Yes.
And when?
Right now.
Nice. And maybe there's some judgment.
What?
I guess there's some judgment. We all our minds do that. We are judging ourselves or others. Our mind is busy with it. Is that there with you as well? Yes. And
yeah, I was judging maybe others or myself.
Yeah.
I'm not capable of this.
And could you allow the tendency to judge to be here? Maybe it's a loop.
Yes.
Maybe it's a habit. Can you allow the habit to judge to be here?
Yes, I could.
And could you let go of the habit to judge? Whether yourself or others, doesn't matter.
Yes, actually, it's coming from wanting to feel security. I feel secure when I am not leading others.
Can you allow the wanting to be safe to be here?
Yes.
Could you let it go just now?
Yes, I could.
Would you?
Yes.
When?
Now.
Did you say now?
Now, yeah. Now.
Nice. And the wanting to be safe, has it gone or is still a little there?
Still there is a residual fear.
Yeah. And can you sense whether there is some wanting to keep this wanting for safety?
Okay. Oh, can you repeat the question again?
Can you sense whether there is some wanting to keep the wanting to be safe? No, I can't let go of that wanting because that's something telling us that will save me or whatever nonsense it is telling us.
Yes, I could welcome this tendency.
Yeah. And could you allow it a little more?
Yes.
And even a little more.
Yes.
And even a little more.
Yes.
Still there?
I feel much better now.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
And is there a sense of, it's about me, it's about honey? Of course.
Yeah, it's a strong sense.
Yeah. And can you allow that sense of me, my story, I don't want this, I want that, to be there?
Tamam. Yes. Okay, I could allow it.
And for this tiny second, could you let go of the identification with it? With this sense of me, mine?
Yes, I could let go of that identification.
And would you?
Yes.
And when?
Now.
Nice.
Right now.
Very good. And what is beyond?
What's beyond what?
Doesn't matter. What's beyond?
Beyond that is the ability to lead others, be leaders, be responsible for others, not to be with fear.
Is that a feeling or is that a concept?
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling? Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes, it's a feeling.
Nice. And could you allow it to grow?
Yes.
And even more?
Yes.
And even more?
Yes.
Nice. And does it feel complete for this tiny second?
It's magnified.
Nice. Nice.
But I feel like it, with magnifying it, it's starting to dissolve.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I get to go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. See you next
Bye.
time, I guess.
Bye. Bye.
And now over to you, Jill and Marie-Françoise.
Before Marie-Françoise, I think Binta had a question in the chat.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I don't know, Binta, if you're able to talk where you are. Or no, she's not. That's okay. Are you in a class? Okay.
Ah, I see.
Cool.
I see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A lot going on. No problem.
Yeah.
Is your question still relevant? Okay. So maybe Ingrid, if you're on a computer, because I'm on a phone here, will you call out the question and I'll see if I can maybe answer it a bit better. I had a quick read of it.
Okay, I love that idea. A little card feels very accessible. Something I can do even if I'm feeling upset. Me too. I have a question for later. But kids, when they want, then they have.
Yes.
So how is it possible that or if you want to, you can't have it?
Okay. Yeah, actually, now that Ingrid has read it out, it makes sense. It's funny when you see something written down, it's like, what? So yeah, you're right. Like when kids want something, it's as if they get it immediately because they believe they can also have it. So when they're coming to you and they're like, Mom, I really want a juice, for instance, they believe that you're going to give it to them and they're not going to give up asking for it until they get it. So they already have that feeling of having. It's not that we don't believe, but we're kind of sometimes stuck in the wanting. So we want a new car so badly that we've actually been wanting it for maybe a long time, and we've had failures to getting it. We've reasons why we can't afford it. It's not the right time to buy it. So it's getting stuck in the wanting is where adults get stuck. So if you think of something that you want or that you've wanted for a long time, and everyone can do this, we can do a little group release on it. So think of something that you want. It could be anything. Now imagine having it. So give yourself permission to have it. Give yourself the feeling of having it. So if you had this, how would you feel? And that's not to say that it's coming, it's that you right now have that. So you might find that that is a totally different feeling to the wanting. And I would even go fast forward and go to after having it. So for instance, if you have the new car, how does it feel the day after you got the new car? Or how does it feel the day after you got whatever it is that you want? And allow those feelings to become the normal feelings when you think about that thing. That's the difference between wanting something and having it. Does that answer the question? Okay, that's good. Good question. So do you want me to do the release with Mary Francoise, Ingrid?
You want to? Yeah, do so.
Okay. So Marie Francoise, have you got something that you'd like to get assistance with?
Yes, hi, thank you. It's so funny. I have been needing to get a car now for like the past 3 years, and I've had some failures and money and everything. That's not what I called about, but that was interesting. I have questions about that because I already know it's just gonna feel normal, pretty much how I feel now, just a relief. But
Mhm.
when I think about it, that relief feeling doesn't stay. And I know people use kids a lot, but kids throw fits when they don't get what they want. So I'm not sure if they're really in the having. But anyway,
And
I
they
don't want
only
to go
throw
there.
a fit
But
when they realize they're not going to get it.
well, there we are.
So
And I
what's
think
that? That's them after giving up and then they want it again. It's like, "Yeah, if you don't give it to me, I'm going to get mad. I want it." They're giving up hope,
right.
so they're going to throw a fit. Especially if they're in the supermarket.
Well, of course, around other people, they think that works. And I had a son, I would just step over him and let him continue to, or take him away. Didn't get what he wanted. But yeah, that analogy only goes so far for me. Anyway, I don't want to focus there too much. I know we have time.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
uh, uh, there's so many things that I want, but I'm going to focus on one today. I have a writing assignment, something that I thought was going to be, of course, a little easier than it is now, but mainly it's not easy because I have so much now thinking about my writing. It used to come easier to me. Now it's just like when I sit down to write, it just feels awful. And I guess there's probably a lot of thought going on. And because I have
Okay.
felt so bad, and then there's like, I got to do a statement and a blah, blah. And I have been so disappointed in my career, and it just feels so hard to muster up the having.
Yeah.
I'm finding that impossible, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't get into that having feeling. I can't. It just doesn't.
So have you written before and it felt free and easy and everything went well?
A super long time ago, to the point where I can't remember it.
Okay, so you can do it like a movie where you just make it up. How would you like for it to feel that? So if you had never done it before and you were starting fresh as a writer, what are the how do you want to feel doing it? How do you want to feel after having it done?
I just don't. Usually, when you're really in the zone, you don't feel anything.
Okay.
It's just coming out. It's just flowing, and then that's it. There's no like overarching like running through the fields feeling, or you're
Yeah.
feeling. You just at least I don't. I just don't want it to be such. There's no struggle. However, it feels where you're not struggling. That's how it
Okay,
feels.
so what's the opposite of struggle for you?
Ease,
So ease and flow,
light, not like right
lightness.
now, I'm heavy. I just want to lay in bed and not sleep. Like the entire day, that
Mhm.
feels like heavy depression. So it would feel like light air. It would feel like I have ideas coming to my head that didn't seem so stupid or
Yeah.
cliche, or it would
So you'd
feel
feel
like,
creative. Yeah.
yeah,
So that feeling of heaviness that's there right now,
yep.
are you that or are you aware of it?
It feels like it's me, like it's all through my entire body. I'm getting hot now. I think it's making me have a heart flash. It just feels like it's me. Like,
So can you welcome that? That feeling
I
that
can
it's
know.
personal to you or who you are,
Yeah, okay.
even that it's about you?
Oh, yes, it definitely is. I'm just really scared that everything is gone now. Everything's gone.
Okay. And is that feeling allowed?
No.
So can you just for now allow yourself to feel that feeling of resisting it?
Okay.
And can you welcome the ease and the flow that's coming? That's
No,
always there.
I don't feel it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
So
Where
can you
is it?
welcome your true nature?
Welcome my what?
Welcome your true nature that's underlying everything.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay, fine.
Okay, so do you know the way there's clouds in the sky?
Yeah.
Behind the clouds, there's always the sun.
Okay.
So the sun is your natural way of being. It's bright, it's light, it brings, heat, support. That's your true nature. So at the moment, the heaviness is the clouds.
Okay.
So if you go beyond the heaviness, can you find your sun?
Nope. I can't get there.
So it can be in the form of maybe a person in your life that's really supportive to you.
Nope. I don't have that.
Okay. So maybe you can go further up, like God or the universe.
That's not personal. That's not gonna like all of a sudden look at me and help me. Ugh.
Okay, so even look around the group that you have here right now and feel the support of the people that are here.
Um, okay. Maybe, I
And
guess.
can you welcome the feeling of belonging?
Do I belong? Where?
To this group right now. Welcome the sense of being here and feeling supported.
I'm trying. Yeah, were you talking to me? Yes. Okay.
Okay, and is that allowed? Is that welcome?
Yes.
And can you welcome too a sense of calm and ease? That sense of everything is okay as it is in this moment.
I guess it just makes me really sad.
So welcome the sadness. So again, when you welcome it, you're actually unmasking it because it's not lurking in your mind anymore, kind of like, haha, I'm still here. You're facing it head on. You're saying, okay, you're welcome. It's like you're opening the door to it. And you're saying, yes, I'm here. And when you welcome it, you're not resisting it. And in some way, it then dissolves.
Okay.
So can you open the door and allow those feelings to be there?
Yes.
And now could you let them go?
I don't know how. They're here now. I don't know how to let them go.
Okay, so welcome them in and give them approval for being there. And also give them approval for coming, showing themselves. And they're coming up because they want to leave, because they're stuck. So would you like them to leave?
Yes.
Okay, so open a window and just let them go out and ask them, would they like to go? And if it helps, you can put your hand on your heart and just open the window in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And they can always come back in the door if they want, or if you want them to come back, they'll come back. But just for now, let them go as best you can. So just notice what's there now.
Um, I feel a little less panicked.
So can you welcome the feeling of the flow and the ease? And that feeling of all is well as it is. And everything is as it should be in this moment.
Um, I'm trying. My mind keeps throwing up other stuff like, oh, girl, everybody does everything so fast. You're left behind. You didn't make it. Never gonna make it. You're never gonna get there. It's just impossible now. You missed your chance. It's just going on and on and on and on.
Okay, so is that true or is that just a story?
It feels true to me when they start talking about stuff, and I'm like, oh, you want a budget too, and I have to have a bio, and I have to have it. Oh,
So who's they?
the other people I'm working with in this group, and maybe I should just drop out
And
because I'm beginning to feel terrible.
Okay, so welcome that feeling.
I feel like a complete failure.
And is that feeling allowed? Is it welcome?
No, it's not well. But it's here already. Nothing I can do about it. I have any choice in the matter.
Absolutely. Yeah, well done. So just notice, is there a wanting there? Is there a wanting for you to have it differently than the way it is?
Definitely.
So could you let go of wanting to change it and allow it to be
No,
as it is?
no, I want to change it. I want to be a prolific writer who can write with ease and can create my own work and become a star. But at this rate, I'm just a hack who can't even failure who can't even get out of bed in the morning.
Okay, welcome that. So I think something that maybe, and I don't want to go into it right here, but you can do the procedure of wanting approval, wanting to control, wanting to be separate. So I don't know if you have it actually. Maybe we can do a little bit of it now. A second.
And
It's called the after releasing.
And Lex has
and to do it on yourself.
Lex has a page of the
So
triple welcoming. You may share it. Aha, and you want to do the cleanup, Jill. Okay.
yeah, what do you think, Marie Francoise? Have you tried that before on yourself?
Which one is it? You both were talking at the same time. I wasn't sure what am I responding to.
You're okay. It's for the relationships. So I would say do the cleanup questions on the relationship that you have with yourself.
Okay.
I can start it here and we'll see how we get on. I'm just conscious Ingrid is probably okay. It's coming up to 6 o'clock. I think
Okay.
probably the best thing to do is maybe we can send a recording to the group and you can play it. It takes about 15 minutes to do the complete cleanup procedure.
Okay.
But I think that would really help you. Do you have the book?
I do, but reading it and trying to do it and everything, I guess people must read it and it just happens for them, but I just can't do all that stuff by myself. It's a huge book.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll see if I can find a recording and I'll send it to you. Is that okay?
Sure. Thank you.
And you can follow it.
Okay.
Are you
Thank
in
you.
the call announcement group, is it?
I guess so, wherever this was posted. Yeah, because this PDF
Okay.
is not like uploaded to
Okay,
anything.
so I'll put it into the Sedona call announcements and hopefully you'll get it there.
Okay.
Okay. I hope that helped. I know
Thank
we're
you.
running out of time, so you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Jill, and thank you, Marie Francoise. Wow, I'm always amazed to see my colleagues facilitating. And the idea with the clean up procedure for ourselves, I love it so much. I've heard it twice in German, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So let's put it out in English as well. Good idea. So thank you all for coming, and I will put the recording on YouTube and below the post the Monday support call.
Brilliant. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thanks, Ingrid.
Thanks, Ingrid. Thanks, Jill.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks, Jill. Appreciate the time. Thanks.
You're welcome.
See you next time, right? Here, here it is.